Hi everybody, my name is Michael Graves from Singing from Scratch, and today I'm going to talk about how to sing higher, or belting. La! Sing on yeah. So the way we belt is the same way we avoid vocal strain. All right, and so we're going to get a two for one here. And I did a live video on this on the Facebook page for Singing from Scratch about vocal strain, but I'm going to kind of go over quickly right now that the reason you get, okay, first off, one thing. There is a difference between vocal fatigue and vocal strain. All right? There is a difference, and a lot of people won't tell you this, or, oh, the vocal strain is your fatigue. No, no. Vocal fatigue is when you're singing a lot. Like today, I've been doing a lot of singing and recording, and I had a rehearsal earlier and so forth. And so my voice is a little fatigued from singing all day. So it's kind of cracking a little bit when I get down to the bottom. And I can't hit as many high notes as I normally can hit. But that's because I've been using my voice. I'll sleep tonight, I'll wake up tomorrow, totally fine. If I don't sing tomorrow, by the third day, it's totally fine. Not only that, I can usually sing higher because it was a workout. I was singing some really high notes, or I was singing some really low notes, and I was working that out. Fatigue is one thing. Fatigue is like working out and going to the gym and you're lifting and you're, or you're a long distance runner, or you're a mountain biker, or you're a biker, and you work your body, you get that stamina. You're building a stamina. There's fatigue is from your lack of vocal stamina, which you can increase, just like you can increase your range. As a matter of fact, increasing your range increases your stamina. Now, vocal strain is when you're not opening up and you're creating a battle in your own throat. All right? And what that means is that you're creating these sounds with your vocal cords. It's coming out, all right? And instead of resonating and getting out of the mouth and allowing enough room to resonate, depending upon the volume and the pitch and how high it is, it doesn't have enough room to then, when it's bouncing, to escape. So what does it do? It bounces back down towards the vocal cords, and you're creating an airwave battle or ridge. You're going boom, and there it is. It's not going anywhere, and it's battling. So the voice is coming up this way. The sound it just created is coming back down on top of it. The way you avoid the vocal strain and the way you hit high notes are the same thing. You open up and drop the tongue back and create more of a resonance, an area, for the sound to resonate and then get out of there, as opposed to getting right here and it's bouncing, it's hitting too close of walls and getting back in. Good example would be you can get into a closet and listen to an echo in there, and then go to a big concert hall and listen to the echo in there. There's a much more of an echo. There's more room for it to happen. That's what's happening in your mouth. So when you're singing the high notes, you're going, and you're not opening up, it goes, it actually hurts. That's strain. When it's hurting like that, that is strain. So open up. Open up your mouth just a little bit and drop your tongue back. Right? So what I'm doing is I'm opening up. I'm actually said the word I, but I'm going I turn the I into an ah. Like tonight, 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 tonight. I can say tonight, but when I really belt it out, I'm going tonight, like I'm tying a knot, right? So you go tonight, and bring back with a night, right? So the way you belt is to open up, taking a lot of air. You need a lot of air support. And when you go to belt and hold that note at high, the way you're going to be able to hold that note and to create enough room is to open up and create the room for that note to go out. And that's how you actually belt. So you can take your head voice, what you're calling your head voice, which is actually falsetto, which is actually false voice, which is actually a false voice altogether. There is no such thing as a head voice. If you have a brain, you have no head voice. It is in your nose. It's happening up in your nasal passages in the top of your mouth, right? In the roof of your mouth. So like, you can actually take the and drop your tongue back, which you're combining it into your nose. Right? Now, the thing about that is you want to. I'm gonna start with what's called, which considered the false fifth. It's just a soft nose voice, and I'm gonna increase the volume by giving more volume with more air, and I'm gonna open up my tongue and drop it back, which is going to turn it into a belting. So it's gonna go. Or, right? You see the difference? So that's all you're doing is I'm opening up and then I'm closing back off a little bit and making it soft, just using less air. And that's how you belt and how you avoid vocal strain. Thanks a lot for tuning in. YouTube, got the podcast where I give you lessons so you can drive along with. You have the Singing from Scratch page where I'm doing Facebook Live videos and giving you free tips that way. And of course, you want to learn these basics yourself and learn about the 6 elements of singing, which is the only thing you need to know to get a good solid foundation of singing. Go to www.singingfromscratch.com. Get you all the basic tools that you can then turn into tricks and become as good a professional singer as you want to be. Thanks a lot. Remember, like, subscribe, follow. Adios.
Sing on, yeah.